What is up, world? It's I, Action Fredo.
It's your boy lcyaheard. He's back.
I'm back.
Let us know what angle you guys like the best. I like the fish eye lens because the other angle I gotta kind of like look up and then I'm like staring into the ring light and I'm getting those little white fuzzies when I come back to the screen. I'm over here like, but when it's right here, if it's a slap, I can do that.
I like this better because they can see my eyes. I was looking at the last few reactions and it looks like I'm asleep. Like my eyes naturally are just like low and I'm looking like this.
Don't get it twisted, man. He was out there on that loud pack. He's trying to cover it up. He was out there, you know, it's legal now, so he thought it was cool. I'm just joking. That's all jokes. EXO.
My favorites. I already know this is a slap because I say, this is groovy, man, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is funky. It's giving me that old school. That's that old school dialect.
It's definitely going to be heavy R&B if it's named Groove. Like, I don't expect a lot of rapping, a lot of slapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's groovy.
This is from Zuki. So Zuki actually wanted us to do the full EXO album, but there's going to be an announcement later. It'll probably be done by the time you see this because we have a lot to post before this. There's going to be an announcement. We're doing something special for the album reviews, so you're hearing it here first, unless you're one of the moderators in the Discord. We discussed it with them as well.
Yeah.
So this is their request instead. And another announcement that I'll just go ahead and make now. There's been a ton of people requesting music videos and some of the color-coded lyrics all around the board. So as Patreon members, we're going to go ahead and put those on YouTube as well and use those for our YouTube premiere. So we'll keep the lives and everything else in here. Long story short, you'll get the announcement in via typed up form so you can read it. But there's going to be some changes, and we're also going to be giving you guys more and better material. So it's all for the better.
Yeah. You ready, Jive, brother?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm using old school dialect right now.
Mm-hmm. As long as I ain't a jive turkey.
Yeah, man.
하늘 위 깃털처럼 날아갈 것 같아 스윗한 자라기 꿈처럼 우연히 사라질 듯해 Tell me you stay Tell me you stay 영혼을 뺏긴 듯한 낯선 이 기분 뭘까 하지만 중요한 건 난 그게 싫지 않아 Tell me you stay Tell me you stay 손끝 따라 빈 꽃잎이 숨결마다 한가득히 홀릴 듯한 그 움직임 멈추지 마 더 가까이 I just wanna make you groove babe 데려가줘 너의 꿈에 나른 눈빛으로 부서지는 햇살 우리가 나눈 감정들을 시기에 던져 태양마저 너와 날 눈부시게 Yeah, right 네 작은 숨소리는 나를 춤추게 해 투명한 너의 눈에 나만 담아줄래 Tell me you stay 늘 내 곁에 손끝 따라 빈 꽃잎이 숨겨만다 한가득히 홀릴 듯한 그 움직임 멈추지 마 더 가까이 I just wanna make you groove babe 데려가줘 너의 꿈에
All right, I got to pause at least once for copyright issues.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how to feel in the beginning when the beat didn't drop. It was just kind of floaty, dreamy, and kind of gave me like Janae Aiko vibes, like kind of just. Her music is like a sensation. Like I don't know what to call it. It's just like a vibe. It was giving me that airy, trippy vibe, and then the beat dropped, and I'm like, okay, this is groovy. Like I can see myself at the wedding. I got a bow tie on. stain on my white jacket. Still going hard. Had a few drinks, spinning ladies around. Yeah.
I actually am the opposite on this track, and this is going to be hard for a lot of people to hear. But I like the melodic part more than
The beat part?
The beat part.
Okay.
Like it was so melodic, and there was so much reverb, and they were stretching out the sound.
Yeah.
Like Kai's part where he was just like very elongated, and I could just hear the echo and the reverb. Like I was over here in a trance.
Yeah.
We've been on a kick lately of like very, very poetic lyrics, and I'm like, is this a sign? Like, do I need to go home and like look at my wife? Like, your touch engages me with the breath of your sunlight, the clouds of the moon, and the aura of your soul. Like, bro, like I'm sitting here reading these lyrics like,
yeah. I'm glad you said that, because I was going to say that too. Like the lyrics are like very poetic. I need to steal some of this game.
exactly. Like, I'm like, even if I don't say it, do I need to be thinking that? Like when I just see her, because she works from home, so like she'll throw on some sweats, like a lot. And do I just need to just be like changing my whole mindset of like, the sweats that you have on that are actually mine are captivating me in a way of like, if that was me wearing it, should I wear you? Like, it's so deep, bro, that I'm just like, what am I missing? Like, how are you able to put these words and references together? Like, it's stuff that I would never think about. Like, I just don't understand. And it's intriguing to me.
Yeah. I feel like if I could dig deep into my lyricism, I could come up with something like this. Possibly.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm thinking that too, but I still I don't
yeah,
know.
it's
like,
just not your typical dialogue, man.
Yeah. Is it a cultural thing? But like, I feel like even some American artists get away with saying some stuff that I truly don't understand, but I feel. So like the way that it sounds and then what I'm reading, like I absolutely feel that, but I feel like I can't replicate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like now, if I were to play this song at home, I could feel it, but I don't know if I could come poetically like that. It's deep, man. It's crazy.
Give it a try.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes. Like,
let's do it.
Yeah.
없이 너로지워지는 것 같아 설명할 수 없는 그런 기분 손톱새로 네가 터질까 겁이 나 손을 뻗는 순간 하나가 돼 어디선가 본 듯한 이 순간 지루해져 틈없는 오늘 밤 자연스럽게 몸을 맞추고 나와 함께 춤을 추면 돼
They spit game, bro.
내 품 안에 넌 자유로워 정지된 시간 속에 갇힌 채 낮출래던 눈을 감을 때 우린 빠져들어 꿈에
Ooh, I like the flute.
These are the real notes. That's an E, F, G sharp.
John, we'll get on this drum.
Okay.
That's fire.
That's got to be Chan in the back.
Okay, I'm liking this. The melody was getting me on the hook. Dun, 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 dun. I want to make a groove, baby.
I got to restructure my entire playlist. We're falling behind in the playlist because we're picking up so much more work. Like, we're doing a lot of shooting that you guys are going to see here soon for like the album reviews and like some behind the scenes and stuff. And I just feel like this just slapped me to where it's like, you need to get that chill playlist back current.
Yeah, man, this is definitely chill vibes. Like, this is big chill vibes. Like, number one chill vibes on the playlist. Like, I like this. Thank you.
I like it a lot. And for those who don't know, I was actually a professional recorder player in my day. You can Google that. I used to play the Titanic, like I was on tour for a little while, but then I was just like, this is getting a little out of hand. I was signing too many autographs. Like, people weren't taking me serious because like they were like, dude, they're a professional recorder player. Like, we were playing that in like first and second grade, so like I wasn't getting a lot of clout, so I put it down. But when I heard those notes, like, that was an actual recorder. That wasn't even a wind flute. That was the plastic boy that you had in music class, but it was just that good, and that's how I used to sound. So,
man, I thought I was so cool because I had my mom pay that extra $1 to get me the blue recorder. Everybody else had the white recorders. Ooh. Because I was nice on there. I was killing hot cross buns early.
Early, bro. You wasn't even reading the music. You knew it by heart.
Yeah, man. Hot cross buns. I was knocking that out the park, and then I got more advanced. I got into in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleep tonight.
I used to flutter like.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I used to flutter. She'd be like, "Larry, stop fluttering. That's not the note." I was getting in trouble. I was a class clown, y'all. I used to get in trouble all the time in school, but it was just for clowning. Like, I wasn't bad, but I was bad. Like, I never stopped joking, and the teachers would take. And you know who else was really bad? Tezzy.
Tezzy was?
Me and Tezzy, they used to not put us in classes. So DJ Tezzy, once they found out that they couldn't put me and Tezzy in the same class, but there was no way around it, they knew. Like, I'll never forget, our art teacher took us out in the hallway and was like, will you guys please stop laughing at each other? Please. And when she said that, in that moment, we looked at each other and busted out laughing. And when we went down to the principal's office, the principal legit was just like, I mean, I got to put y'all both in in-school suspension, but like at different times, because like I don't understand what's so funny. And like I still was trying not to look at him like, yeah,
man, that's hilarious. It's crazy you say that, because I was like literally the same way. Like I was so bored with school, and I had to find fun somehow. So I would just make fun of everything. I would joke. I would crack on people all the time. And I'd just be laughing. And like my GPA was started at almost like a 4.0 at third grade. And then it went down every single year until I finished school.
Yeah, bro. Like if I there's only a few classes that I really like, but I told every time I would get wrote up, it would be for a legit reason. Like, I never forget, we were in math class and we were doing these equations, and I was just like, where am I going to use this in life? And the teacher was like, excuse me? I was like, when I'm an adult, like, am I going to be in the grocery store, like, doing these fractions, or am I just going to be able to pay? Right. And she was like, excuse me? She was like, out in the hallway. And she was like, you got to stop. And everybody was laughing, but I was being serious. Like, I don't like to learn stuff that I don't need to learn. I always act like my brain only has a certain amount of space. Yeah. And it's just like, don't be putting these fractions in here. Right. Or don't be putting these geometry. I was real bad in geometry. Like, what do I need to know these shapes for?
Right. Why?
Like,
But for why, though? Yeah. Man, that's hilarious, because I felt that way even up in college. Like, I was in college, like, learning about sedimentary rocks and stuff. And I'm like, bro.
Oh, geometry? I was like this, bro.
Geology? Yeah,
I said geometry. Look, I didn't say it right. Bro, I was knocked during geology.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I was in college, man, I used to take the most powerless naps before practice in class.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Had to, bro. Man, had to.
But education is important, okay?
Yeah, kids, don't be like us. Yeah. We're not saying it to be cool or funny. Like, you guys need to pay attention.
I'll add to it, though. Education doesn't always come directly from school. Like, I learned that I love education after school. Like, I love reading books. Yeah. And it didn't happen until I was completely finished with school, because I learned stuff that was more relevant to me. Stuff that I need to unlearn and relearn. I started reading again.
I don't think I read my first book till I was like 25. Like, outside of a school book. Like, we would have summer reading projects, and I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to read this book. I can't even think of what it was, but it was something like the book that we all had to read in school. Can you think of one?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a freaking Mockingbird. Like, I'll be like, man, like, this ain't grabbing me at all.
Yeah, man.
So,
no offense to anybody who loves that book.
right.
It's just, an
Everybody's
example.
different. And
Yeah.
I always felt like different because I was like, man, I just feel different. Like, I don't want to read this or I don't want to do that. But
Yeah,
like,
I've
I
been a
also
rebel.
was writing songs and stuff and people weren't doing that. Or I was rapping in the corner and people were like thinking that was weird. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Man, I want to use this time to thank everybody. Our Patreon has grown tremendously. Our Discord as well. Our subscribers keep going up. Thank you guys. It's been amazing. We didn't really ask for any of this. We just started creating content, and our goal was to build a community around education and entertainment. See, we say that all the time. Education doesn't necessarily come from school. Education comes from learning and experiencing things in life.
Exactly.
That's all I got to say, man.
Yeah. And education is so broad. Like, you keep watching, I can educate you on how to cook the pizza rolls without setting a timer. Like,
Facts. It's a feel.
it's a feel.
It's a feel.
Mm-hmm.
I'll holla at you jive turkeys later.
Ooh, he hit you with the JT. Peace.
And when you come up, stay there. You heard?